I watched him repeat my exact idea word for word in front of the entire team, and I said absolutely nothing. It happened during the Tuesday marketing meeting, the one I had been quietly dreading and preparing for all week. I had spent 3 long nights building that pitch, color-coded slides, backup data, and every possible talking point. My hands were shaking under the conference table before I even had the chance to open my mouth. Then Derek raised his hand and calmly pitched my exact idea like it had always been his own. The whole room nodded along enthusiastically, completely unaware that anything unfair had just happened right in front of them. I felt my face go hot with embarrassment, but my throat just closed up completely instead of speaking. I kept telling myself I would speak up right after, that I just needed one more second to breathe. That 1 second turned into the entire meeting ending with Derek receiving all the credit and praise. Have you ever watched someone casually take credit for your work while you just sat there and froze? I walked back to my desk afterward, pretending on the outside that everything was completely fine. I opened my laptop and stared blankly at the screen without typing a single word for minutes. My coworker Maya leaned over quietly and whispered that it was clearly your idea, wasn't it? I just shrugged my shoulders and told her it honestly didn't really matter anyway. But it mattered enough that I genuinely couldn't focus for the rest of that entire day. At lunch, I sat completely alone in my car instead of walking into the break room. I gripped the steering wheel tightly and finally let myself feel the anger I'd been holding. I was angry at Derek, but honestly, I was even angrier at myself for staying silent. I kept replaying the entire meeting, imagining all the things I should have confidently said. That night, I couldn't fall asleep, so I just stared quietly at my spinning ceiling fan. I thought about every single time I had stayed quiet just to keep the peace. Every meeting, every idea, every moment I had shrunk myself smaller just to fit in. The next morning, I almost called in sick just so I wouldn't have to see him. But something inside me finally refused to let one more day pass exactly like that. I walked into the office early before anyone else had even arrived for the day. My heart was pounding hard, but I finally made myself say the words out loud. I told her that the idea from yesterday's meeting was actually mine and not Derek's. Sarah paused for a moment, looked genuinely surprised, and asked me to explain everything clearly. For the first time in months, I didn't shrink back or apologize for simply speaking up. Drop a heart below if you've ever finally found the courage to speak up for yourself. Sarah thanked me sincerely for telling her, and she promised she would address it directly with Derek. I walked out of that office feeling noticeably lighter than I had felt in weeks. It didn't fix everything instantly, but it reminded me that my voice still truly mattered. Later that afternoon, Derek quietly avoided making eye contact with me across the room. I didn't need an apology from him anymore. I just needed to know I had spoken. I learned that silence might feel safe in the moment, but my voice was always worth using. Subscribe to stay tuned for more of my real-life stories.